and welcome to the Roy Rogers Riders Club.
Thrill again to the thundering hooves and cattle stampedes, barroom brawls, and shootouts of classic Western features and TV shows. Annie Oakley, Roy Rogers, Gene Autry, John Wayne, and all their cowboy pals and sidekicks roam the West once more. Heroes never die on Comedy MX channels. They just ride off into the sunset.
Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the Old West, the Cisco Kid.
Mr. Parker, Not now, Terry. It's important. I've got to talk. See me later. Hi, Sheriff.
Oh.
Do you mind if I talk to my client a minute?
Oh, not at all. Give me your gun, Mr. Parker.
Good.
Let me know when you're ready to leave.
Yeah.
$75,000 waiting to be cut up among us. There'll be no split if I go to trial.
I think we ought to break you out of here. Divide the money and leave the country.
Oh, no. Then I'd be wanted the rest of my life.
Come on, Sheriff, we're ready.
I've got a better idea.
What is it?
When the Cisco Kid comes to town to identify me, get him.
I can't do that. Right here under the sheriff's nose.
It's either that or...
Sorry, Mr. Parker, you'll have to end your talk now. I gotta leave the office.
Very well. What does my lawyer think is my new plan of defense?
I'll do as you say.
Now you're being smart. Not much use in my having a lawyer, is there, Sheriff? Not when I have to tell him how to prove my innocence.
Parker said the tall thin one is the Cisco Kid. I'll flip you to see if I get him.
Flip it.
Heads. You'll take Pancho and like it, Joe.
Beats me, Lou. That lawyer knows what he's talking about. I got the best of the deal.
How's that?
Pancho's fatter. Better target. I can't miss. Come on, Pancho.
Stop. Let's get closer.
What's wrong, Pancho? Why are you riding so slow?
Oh, Cisco, my saddle is no good. I better fix him.
Pancho, you are up to a trick.
Cisco, how you can look on top of my face and say such things to me?
Pancho, you are deliberately delaying my trip to Dorado.
Cisco, why we are always in such a hurry?
For the 300th time, I tell you. The sheriff sent for me to identify that man that killed the banker on the holdup. Now, I saw him very plainly, and I can identify him.
Cisco, take advice from a big fool like me, and don't stick your nose in other people's business. Someday you're going to walk right into the ambushes.
Just as I thought. There's nothing wrong with your cinch. Tighten it. Hurry.
Hey, Cisco, why don't you let me ride ahead of you and clear the way for you?
Pancho, fix the cinch and let's get going. Pancho, you're like a big baby. Look out! You wait here, Pancho. Get your horse. They got away clear. You and your tricks to save my life. Pancho.
Pancho Miguel Gonzalez de Conejo is a fool. I'm going to break his own neck sometime.
Well,
Didn't work out as we expected.
but you stopped them, didn't you?
Yeah, but they got away. You bungling idiots. We did the best we could.
Shut up. Save your explanation for Tracy.
Did the boys get Cisco? I'm sorry, Tracy. They tried, but he got away. You dimwit.
Mr. Parker,
I told you I'm busy, Terry.
It's about Tom Tracy.
What about Tom?
What's it worth to you in town for him to get out of jail?
What are you driving?
Is it worth $5,000 for him to walk out scot-free?
You must have something quite definite in mind.
I have. Is it worth $5,000?
Step into my office. How did it feel to be a free man? Fine. There never was any doubt about my innocence, was there? No, of course not.
You know, you're not such a bad lawyer after all, thinking up this one. The sheriff wasn't as happy about this as we are, the old fool. Sheriff, I was just telling my lawyer how nice you were to me. No hard feelings. I guess you had to do your duty.
That's right. Well, you ought to be happy about it. This trial is going to be an easy one for you with Terry Ryan's signed confession. He's your man, all right.
Is he?
You'd sound rather silly going into court and asking that question.
Yeah, I reckon I would. Well, thanks again for your kind treatment.
Well, you'll know where I'll be if you want me for anything. Come on, Tracy.
You bet I'll know where to find you, both of you.
But, Terry, this is ridiculous. How can you tell such a lie?
Please, Pat, go away and leave me alone. I know what I'm doing.
But I don't understand. You've confessed to committing a murder. They might hang you.
I'll take my chances.
You'll find your horse at the stable.
Thanks. See me at the shack.
Yes. Wait a minute. Listen.
Stop your worrying, Parker. You make me gloomy. I should be rejoicing at my good luck.
I didn't like the way that sheriff talked. Maybe our plan won't work.
Why not? You sent the $1,000 to the specialist Terry told you about, didn't you?
Yes, otherwise you wouldn't have signed a confession.
Then it'll work. Better. Remember, it was your idea. Meet me at the shack.
You ain't it great to be down from the horse with your flat feet on the ground?
Hey, Pancho. That is the man I came here to identify. The one the sheriff picked up on suspicion.
Did he break out from the jail?
We'll find out. You're the man that shot the banker.
What are you talking about? The sheriff has the guilty man locked in jail.
Then if you're not guilty, you'll have no objections in going with me to the sheriff.
You mind your own business, mister.
Just a minute, Cisco.
Hello, Sheriff.
I'm afraid I brought you here on a wild goose chase.
Go on, Sheriff. Tell this loco stranger he's asking for trouble stopping me this way.
Go ahead, Tracy.
You mean you really turned this outlaw loose?
I had to let him go. Come on over to my office and I'll tell you about it. This is Miss Pat Lacey. She says she's going to marry the prisoner no matter what happens. The Cisco Kid and Pancho.
How do you do?
So you're the one who's to identify the killer.
That's right, miss.
Well, there's Terry Ryan. Does he look like the killer? Well, Mr. Cisco Kid?
No, it was a man, not this boy.
You see, what did I tell you? Now you've turned him loose.
I'm sorry, I can't turn him loose, Pat.
You mean you're going to keep an innocent man in jail?
According to law, I've got to hold him. He signed a confession.
Terry, you're making a very bad mistake.
Why don't you mind your own business?
Ah, but it is my business. I know you didn't shoot the banker.
I said I did.
Terry, why did you tell this lie about yourself?
Go away and leave me alone.
He's a very strange hombre, this fellow, you know. Most men like to save their neck, but this one...
Pancho, be quiet.
I think why all the time be quiet? Don't talk. Shut up. Don't talk. Why?
Pancho, you want me to tell you?
Well, after giving it a second think... No.
Don't worry, miss. We'll find out what this is all about.
I'll be at my place taking care of his mother, if you want me. Goodbye, Terry.
Goodbye, Pat.
Someone's coming. It's only Parker.
Well, gentlemen. Howdy, Counselor. What brings you out here? No, don't answer that. You come about your fee.
You're a very thoughtful client. Well, when do we split the kitty?
After I've taken care of Terry, properly.
What do you mean?
And I'm not sending the rest of that $5,000 to the doctor. And I'm not breaking the kid out of jail.
But that's what I promised him. I thought that...
Stop it. As long as that kid's alive, I stand a chance of being hung. He might turn yellow and blab. Once he's dead, that confession he signed stands, right? Well, what are you going to do? I'm going to stay here holed up for a while, till it's all over.
And what's all over?
The hanging of Terry Ryan.
That might take weeks.
Not my way. Hey, Lou. Lou, you and Joe go into town. Stir things up. You know, like a good old-fashioned lynching bee. And remember, that banker was liked by everyone.
I got you, Tom.
You know, maybe I should have been a lawyer. Go ahead, have some coffee. Don't let a little thing like this upset you.
The banker was a pretty good friend to most of you. Something's got to be done about his cold-blooded killing. By the time the circuit judge arrives, he might escape. Why, he might drum up some legal trick to get out of this. That's the way it happened, men, and something should be done about it.
Yes. What's going on out here?
Trouble. Let's take him out of jail and get it over with. Get inside, kid. Open up, Sheriff.
Sheriff, Terry's not safe here. We're going to take him with us. Pancho, get our horses. Get one for Terry also.
Well, hey! You're going with Cisco. I'll keep him busy a few minutes. Hang it up out there!
We want your prisoner. it, Sheriff. Waiting to get Terry Ryan.
Give me that gun.
Get your horses, man.
What happened to him?
Never mind him. Terry broke jail to help the Cisco Kid. They're right with us.
Right.
What happened?
No time to explain now. You better ride on back home.
I'm going wherever Terry goes.
How's Mom?
Don't worry, she's all right.
This may be your last chance to tell the truth, Terry.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The money you got for your mother's operation. You got it from Tracy, didn't you?
Think it over, Terry. Even if the operation was a success, when she hears you're in trouble, it'll kill her.
They'll get me out of it, they promised me.
That's a promise. It was his lawyer, eh? We'll see how he's doing it.
Yeah, I see it. I certainly was a fool, but I needed the cash for Mom's operation.
Well, now that we know the truth, we'll win this fight, won't we, Cisco?
Glad you're here, Sheriff. That's an ordinary bunch to hold out against.
Tracy paid him to sign that confession, Sheriff.
That's right. Let me talk to them and tell them the truth. Maybe they'll stop firing.
They wouldn't let you finish one sentence. Maybe they got enough. Hey, you men! You've been sold a wrong bill of goods. Terry ain't the guilty man. Now cut out this foolishness or you'll all find yourself dead or in jail.
Okay, Sheriff, we're coming over.
You have everything under control, Sheriff. I'll see you later.
Parker. You're going to town with me.
Oh, wait a minute, Cisco.
Hello, Cisco. Move over there. Get his gun, Parker.
I was wondering what happened to you, Tom.
I was going to take you with me, Parker, but I couldn't find room for your things in my bag.
Mr. Tracy. Now I will identify you for 2 killings. Well, Sheriff, now that everything is under control, Pancho and I will be on our way.
You know, Cisco, I'm very happy about this town.
Pancho, I'm very happy you're happy at last.
Yeah, my heart is filled with happiness because all those guilty men are in the calabouças. And the senorita gonna marry Terry, and they will live happy ever afterwards.
Pancho, you surprised me. I didn't know you had any romance left in your soul.
I don't got no romances, only if she married him, there will be one less than you did to fall in love with you.
Goodbye, Sheriff.
Goodbye, Cisco.
Adios, goodbye, Sheriff. Oh, Sheriff, one thing more. Tell those bandidos to keep in touch with you. Huh?
Tell the banditos.
Hey, you hear that, Tracy? He said, tell you banditos, keep in touch with me.
Hey, Pancho, your saddle cinch is loose.
You can't fool Pancho with his own tricks.
It's not a trick. Be careful.
Pancho, Miguel, Fernando, Gonzalez y Conejos, one big fool. Goodbye, amigos. See you soon.
Here's adventure. Here's romance. Here's O. Henry's famous Robin Hood of the Old West, the Cisco Kid.
Way down upon the swampy rivers, far, far away, there's where my heart it turned to livers, there's where the old folks live. All the world is sad with dreary sorrow where I'm going. Oh, how my heart is growing weary down where my señorita live. Loco, loco, loco. Reach, mister. Cisco, it's me, Pancho. Don't you realize me?
There is something vaguely familiar about you, but my, how you have changed. Oh, Diablo. Diablo wouldn't whinny if Loco wasn't around here somewhere.
I look, but I don't see him some places.
Get off.
Loco, my horses. Finding you is like finding a lost, long brother-in-law. Look, Cisco, he realizes me even in my strips.
Yes, Pancho, Loco has more sense than you have.
Hey, this is my clothes, I think.
Well, they look like them.
Put up your hands, both of you.
So, my clothes wasn't good enough for you, so you dress up like a senorita, eh?
She is a senorita, Pancho, and a very pretty one.
Never mind the flattery, mister. What are you doing in this barn?
I might ask you, what is that horse doing in this barn?
Yeah, my shirts and my pants.
You'd better get away, Bob, while I keep them covered.
Good idea, sis. Say, why you steal my shirts and my pants?
I had to. I'm sorry about that.
You're sorry. How do you think I feel?
You'll hear from me, sis, from somewhere.
Be careful, Bob.
Your gun's in that last stall.
The gun is very unbecoming to a lady. Now, while Pancho changes clothes in that stall, let's just step over there and you tell me what it's all about, eh?
I will hurry like anything.
All right, miss.
Why should I tell you anything?
First, to delay me long enough so your brother can get a good head start on us. Second, the Cisco Kid is a pretty good judge of human nature. I think your brother needs help.
Did you say Cisco Kid?
That's what I'm called.
I've heard about you. You've helped a lot of people. I will tell you about Bob. I'll tell you everything.
Cisco, this I don't understand. A jailbird, he take my clothes, my gun, my hat, and even Loco. Then we risk trying next to catch him.
But the boy needs help, Pancho.
Ah, a pretty girl, she make Google eyes at you, and you promise me the moon.
Her brother is in trouble, real trouble. That's why we are going out to that mine.
Come on.
Come on in.
You're out of jail rather sudden, aren't you, Drake?
Am I?
Well, I don't think you're on parole, and I know they don't pardon killers. So I guess you escaped.
You're a good guesser, Cadwell. Maybe you can tell me why.
There's no telling what's on the mind of a killer.
Well, I'll tell you. I came back to get a confession that it was you and not me that killed Sam Walter.
A confession, eh? Why, certainly, Drake. I'll be glad to accommodate you. Remember him, gentlemen?
Sure. Well, what do you know?
I didn't expect to see him around for about 20 years.
Well, what are you waiting for? Why don't you shoot me in the back like you did Sam Walter?
You heard what the man said. Accommodate him. But do it outside.
Keep your eye on the big fellow in there.
I will keep my eye on him like a peeping tomcat.
Come on.
If you think you are going some places, you ain't going no places.
Drake?
Yeah. I don't get it. I steal Pancho's pants and you turn around and save my life. You know why? That's because you got a pretty sister.
You've got a good sister, Drake. She told me all about your troubles. I think we can help you.
Thanks.
How clever can you be letting those fellas jump you and get away with Drake?
The least you could have done was pitched in and given us a hand.
All right, forget it. There are more ways than one to skin a polecat. Knowing Drake the way I do, if he knows that his sister's here, it wouldn't be long before he'd show up.
So all we have to do is deliver an invite. Nice and easy like.
You catch on quick. Only this time we'll be ready for him, and the others too if they want to come along. So go ahead, deliver the invitation.
Who's that? Sheriff. There they are!
Keep your hands away from your guns.
You're going to regret this. Interfering with a peace officer is serious business, especially aiding a felon to escape.
You've got me all wrong, Sheriff. I'm not interfering. I'm trying to help.
Help who? Him or me?
Both of you. I will deliver young Drake to you, provided.
Provided what?
You give me 48 hours to prove he was framed and deliver to you the real murderer.
I don't make deals at the point of a gun.
You're dead right, Sheriff. My apologies. Now we can talk in even terms.
Boys, we're heading back, or we're gonna miss our lunch.
Hey, here it comes. Hey, Cisco! We'll get you out of this mess yet, Bob. I had quite a talk with the sheriff.
Yeah, what'd he say?
Well, we made a little deal. He gave me 48 hours to prove that you were framed and to bring in the real murderer.
But Cisco, you can't do those.
However, I'm to turn in to him for safekeeping until I can...
Oh, no, you don't. I've had a taste of that jail, and I'm not going back. I'm getting out of here. Let him go, Pancho. Now look, you stubborn mule. I promised your sister I'd help you, and I promised the sheriff to turn me into him. So that's that.
I don't care what you promised anybody. I'm not going back to that jail.
Look, Bob, you're only going to spend a few days in jail. Come on, let's get going.
You'll regret double-crossing me, Cisco.
I still say it's for your own good, Bob. I know what I'm doing.
Hey, why do you want to act so stubborn like a burro? You know, pretty soon Pancho's going to have to slap you on both sides of your faces. And we don't like to do that to our friends. Friends, my eye.
I'm sorry you feel this way about it, Bob. But in you go.
I've been expecting you.
Would have been here sooner, Sheriff. But Bob was a little hard to convince.
Then it'll be even harder to keep me here.
Let you and me not have any trouble.
Remember, Sheriff, Bob stays here. No sending him back to the penitentiary until I get a chance to work this out.
That's our understanding. Provided...
Provided what?
You get to work and stop gabbing.
Be seeing you.
Sheriff, you better look out. This little fella here will steal the pants right off your back.
You go this way.
You know, there's something I don't understand something about.
What's that, Pancho?
How you can do the brother some good by doing yourself some good with his sister.
I want to tell her about Bob so she wouldn't worry.
Oh, that's different, I think.
Ruth won't go away and leave the door open. Something must have happened to her. Let's see inside.
Oh, boss, we delivered your invitation. Our guests has come to the party.
Well, how nice. A special party and all in your honor.
By what right do you drag me out of my house and bring me out here?
Lefty, get the lady pencil and paper.
Sit right down there, Miss Drake. Now, you're going to write to your brother and tell him you're here. Then maybe he'll join the party, too.
Yeah, we'd like that.
I haven't seen my brother. I wish I had. He'd kill you for this.
Are you going to write that note or not?
I am not.
Lefty, there's a nice quiet room downstairs where perhaps our guests can think things over.
Hey, Cisco, she must have been in a terrible big hurry to get away, yeah?
Someone took her away against her will, Pancho. And I think that someone is Mr. Cantwell. That's why we're going to go out to his mine and find out.
Cisco, what do you want to do this for? You are always jumping out of the fire into the frying pan.
Just as I thought. Cantwell has the place well guarded.
If we try to get in there, we'll be like the mouses in the traps.
But we're not going to do it that way. But be quiet. Wrap him up, Pancho. Hey. See.
Pancho, wrap him up too. Well, this kind of work I love. It's duck soups.
Open that trap door again, Cantwell.
How did you get in here?
So easy it would break your heart. Open it up, then get Miss Drake out of there. Didn't you hear me, Cantwell?
Well, I guess you've got me, Cisco.
Shall I tie him up too?
Yes, Pancho. Nogales style.
Nogales style? We soon are going out of tie-ups.
Cisco, I didn't think anyone would ever find me.
Why, Miss Drake, a man would have to be crazy not to find you.
Well, what about Bob?
He's in good hands.
Oh.
Hey, Sheriff.
Yeah?
Something's wrong with my jaw. Will you come take a look?
Sure.
Drake. Now listen, I'll be after you before you can get out of this county, and you know that. What's the matter, Sheriff? Playing a new game? Shut up, pick up those keys and get me out of here. Young Drake played a dirty trick on me, and when I get my hands on him, I certainly can get my gun over there on the desk, will you? Hurry up. Thanks. Now my hat.
Cantwell, I'm going to give you one last chance to confess you killed Sam Walters. Are you going to tell the truth, or do I light the fuse?
I told you Drake killed Walters.
All right, Pancho, light it.
Cisco, this is a crazy idea. We're going to blow ourselves till the kingdom comes.
Come on, Cantwell. Ready to confess?
I have nothing to confess.
Cisco, Pancho ain't no coward, because if Cisco blow up, Pancho blow up too. But it's nice outside. Let's went. You too.
Come on, Cantwell. What are you going to do about it?
Cisco, let's win.
Time's running out, Cantwell. Quick, Pancho. Wait, I confess, I killed Walters. Say it again. I did it. I killed him and blamed it on Drake. I heard that. You're under arrest.
Hey, Cisco, why don't the dynamites blow up?
Because I fixed them so they wouldn't.
I knew it all the time.
Oh, Pancho.
Oh, Cisco. Goodbye, amigos. See you soon.